Hi, my name is Idalis Negron, and I'm a disciple for the Greater Hartford Church of Christ in Connecticut. I've been a disciple for 12 years now. I'm going to talk about September 11. I work for March & McLennan. It's an insurance company located in the One World Trade Center. And the floor that I worked in was the 98th floor, Tower 1 on the northeast. And for what I heard, that was where the first airplane went, so none of those employees had a shot to get out. Well, I'm gonna rewind a little bit and go back starting Monday, September 10, where I went and got together with a friend and we just hung out in the city. And that day happens to rain very, very hard, and I got wet because I didn't have an umbrella. And we took the New York City Transit, and one of the train had AC full blast, so I got sick. And so when I woke up in September 11, I wasn't feeling well, but I got up, got ready, and did my quiet time and pray and left for work. Halfway to the train station, I started saying to myself, "You're not feeling well, why are you going to work?" And normally I just go to work while I'm sick, but this time I decided not to go to work. Halfway to the train station, I decided to turn back home. And I reset my alarm so that way I could wake up and call my supervisor and tell her that I wasn't feeling well. So my alarm never went off and my phone was ringing. It so happened to be the friend that I was hanging out with the day before who was calling me, screaming, "Get out of the building, get out of the building." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm home." And she started praying and thanking God that I was home. And she said, "You haven't heard?" And I said, "No, I'm sleeping." She said, "You need to turn on the TV because the World Trade Center just got hit." So I didn't have the TV hooked up yet because I had just moved into this apartment. So I ran upstairs to the neighbor's house and she came and hugged me. She said, "Oh, you home, you home?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm not feeling well, so I'm still home." And she said, "You need to watch this." And she had the news on and I was just standing in front of the TV and just looking at the airplane hitting the World Trade Center, and I just froze. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. And all of a sudden I just froze and fell to the nearest seat next to me, and I started crying, and I'm like, "No, this can't be happening."
This is the other tower, ladies and gentlemen. Another explosion at tower number 2 of the World Trade Center just happened live on our air.
I had called my friend, Maria, who she wanted to take the day off, so I was supposed to go in to fill in for her, but I didn't. And her husband picked up the phone, and I was like, "Is Maria home?" And he was like, "No, is she with you?" And I said, "No, I didn't go to work today." And he just started screaming, and he's Polish, and he started cursing in his language. And I just remember that scream. It was in so much pain and in my ear, and he was like, "No, she died, she died." And I'm like, "But what do you mean?" She went to work. She decided to go to work that day. I stood upstairs at my neighbor's house for a while, and I know I received a lot of calls from a lot of disciples, and that evening I must have maybe like 5 or 6 sisters that came straight to my house, and they basically, we were just praying and just reading the Bible and praying and crying, you know, and it was hard, and in a way it was comforting to have, you know, someone there to comfort you and to pray and to make things clear for you, because, you know, all you think about is the people that you lost. And out of 11 of us in the department, only 5 of us survived. It was basically going from one funeral to another funeral, and it was sad because all you had to see was pictures. There was nobody, and it just became more and more depressing and more sad, just seeing how these families miss their loved ones. And After a while, I couldn't go to anymore because I just kept breaking down. Tara was my boss. She was strong as a boss. She wanted things to be, organized, and whenever you needed some time off or you needed to leave early, she would always say yes. As long as you did your job, she was okay. She was recently married and she was pregnant, and then she went on maternity leave, and so September 10 was really like the first week that she was back from her maternity leave, and so she had a little newborn baby. So when I found out that she was gone, it really broke my heart. It was very hard to understand what was going on, and I was questioning God, why this had to happen? And then I started questioning, why did I survive and my friend Maria wind up dying? And I was pretty angry and upset with God for a while. I had disciples who kept encouraging me and saying there's a reason and a purpose why God did what he did, and you just need to trust that. And I guess by reading my Bible and praying and talking to different disciples, strong disciples, and them helping me understand why I survived, I came to realize, yes, okay, so there's a reason why, and I shouldn't question God about it. So after a while, it changed my life and it changed my way of thinking. So now when things happen, I don't question God. I'm like, okay, Lord, there's a reason and there's a purpose why this is happening, and I'm just gonna trust you and just go with it, instead of getting upset and frustrated like I used to in the past and be like, oh, why this have to happen to me? Why I'm stuck in traffic, or why did I miss the train? And now I'm like, okay, I'm okay with it, and I'm like, okay, there's a reason why I missed the train, there's a reason why I'm stuck in traffic. God is probably preventing something bad to happen, or maybe something good is gonna come out of this situation, and that's how I just focus everything.